Good morning, it's Jan from Created Passion. It's Monday morning. Finally got my mini finish for the swap that I hosted on the beach. This is the cover. I had a lot of fun with it. Graphic 45 paper, of course. This is Lost and Found paper. I love it. Most of the album is done in Lost and Found. I found this really neat little charm that was a purse, and so I split it in half so it would lay better. And I, of course, have my basic gold key that I always put. Little leaf, held this with a Tim Holtz little thing. Didn't put a lot of fibers on this. Thought it looked better without all the fibers on it. So anyway, this is all embossed with UT. I think this is a Prima Bling, not sure. Did some little outlines and stuff with some stickles and gold. And then this is a Prima Bling that I put on here. I cut in half. And did some little embossing up here in her hat, in her mouth, and her earring. And I like how this turned out. It's really pretty. I love this paper. It's gorgeous. This is the first page. I did a whole bunch of flowers that were made out of tiles, Scrabble tiles. So I added one of those, and I added this little card. It's just got a little tiny hair clip on it, so she can put a little note on here. Did some little embossing and little stickles and things on here, on the leaves and on her hair. I made her have a little swirly hair. And then on the back, it's just an embossing. Belinda Akers is in Oregon. She's a great friend, and she does a lot of really cool embossing. So I'm trying to do more embossing. Then this is just a little piece. I did the same thing. Just did some clear embossing around here and put a little bling in the center of it. And this is one of her tags. I left my tags pretty plain in this album because I didn't put a lot of room for their picture areas in the album. So it just says us on the back. This is one of those new stamps. I love this paper. I think it's beautiful. I love that green. I don't know who that's by, but I really like it. And then this is one of the wings. Has a little place where she can put a tag, a couple little metal leaves. This is a little brad that I had, and just put some little things on here. Did a little tiny bit of embossing right here on this cutout. This is the other side, just has a place for her to journal, so she can put some things, just put a little bling on it. No biggie, no biggie. It's pretty easy. And then this is one of the tags. This is a torn pocket, of course, a graphic 45 paper, and then I embossed it, and I left it where it kind of seeped through the embossing. I left it so it was kind of tattered looking. Put a little ticket on it with a crown. Did a little bling here, or just a little embellishment. Put a little key there. This is just one of the little tags that I have. Again, new stamp from that collection from Seven Gypsies, and did some journaling wavy lines on the back. And then this is one of the tags I had on the blog and also had on the beach that I just loved. I don't know where I got this from, somewhere off the net that I bought off of, like an Etsy or something. But I found these bee charms, and I thought they were so cool. Just put some feathers on her. I did some little tiny clear embossing on her keys, and then did her little monocle that she has with gold. Same thing with these keys and her lips. I just put some clear coat over those. And I really like how that turned out. Little place for the back so she can put a photo. I love that tag. It turned out good. Then this is one of the other tags that are in there. Just a place for some journaling, some good sized journaling. And then just some place for a picture. And this is, again, the Lost and Found paper. And then this side, I really like this paper too. There I go, really liking everything. I like this paper. I put this rub-on on it. Beauty is looking into someone's eyes and seeing their heart. And in this one is a pocket tag. It's got this on it. She could probably put a little space here for journaling if she wanted to. I love dress form, so I love this paper. And then the good times are on the back. With friends, she can put a good size photo there. Another little metal piece that I adhered down to the wing, and I just adhered half of it so she could slip this little tag. A good friend is cheaper than therapy. She could journal on that. Do a little picture on the back. This is graphic 45 steampunk paper. And then on this side, same kind of thing. Just did a little cutout here. Used some more of that paper that I embossed. And then just did a little ticket and did some little stamping on the back of it. Real simple, guys. It's real easy. This is not an elaborate album. Then I inked these buttons, and then I took some of the inking off of them, some alcohol ink, and dried them so they'd stay real nice. They kind of look like leather. They're kind of cool. Just did a Prima flower. This is just a little pocket she can put a photo into or put some journaling tags into. These are stickers I have had forever, and I love them. and they say photo, and then I just put clear embossing over them and embossed every other letter to them. I like that. And then just a little stamp. I think this is I don't know whose stamp that is. Somebody cool. I like it. I just did a little pin with a little memories on it. And this is from an ATC that I've had forever. I love this lady. She has, and I cut her all up, but she had weird hair, so I put stickles on her for hair, and she looked like Medusa. She was very bad looking. So I had to go in and thicken up her hair, and now it's okay. I really like it. But she looked really creepy. And this is just a tag I had of a guy riding a bicycle that he's got a fan on right here. I thought this was really cool. Just did some stamping on the bottom and then just put a journaling tag on the back of it so she could journal. And this is another card that's in a pocket. Love this. It's from another collection. And I think Stephanie would know who this is from because I think she did an album out of this with some of it in it. Anyway, cut out some butterflies of graphic 45. Did some clear coat on those and just raised them up just a little bit. This one's got some on the wings. This one's almost covered, and this is totally covered. Then just a place for her to put a photo. And this I left really plain. I like this paper. It accented really well with the album. So I left that extremely plain so she could put like two 3x5s or a 5x7 or whatever on there. Then just did a tag in this pocket. This was green. It was like lime green, little metal piece. So I put Tim Holtz's inks on it and embossed it with the inks, and then, then I inked it, and then I dried it, and then I embossed it, and then I inked it again. And I like how it turned out. These are cool. I have a whole bunch of these, and I've never used them because they were really crappy green color. So just put a little bling part in there that goes with a paper collection, and just real simple so she can put a tag on the back of it or a picture on the back, a photo. But I like how this turned out. Belinda would be proud of me because I'm embossing. And then this one is the same thing, just a little cutout that I've had for a long time, have never used it. I really like this. I've just been kind of keeping it for something special. Did some bling, did some clear coat embossing on it, put some stickles on it. Did a round metal clock from Tim Holtz. Put one of those little water bobbles in the middle of it. Did some little stickles around it. This turned out cute. She can put a lot of stuff in this. This lifts way up, so she can put a lot of pictures or whatever in it. Did some little tags. There's another one of my new, this is out of the new collection from Seven Gypsies. I love this. If I could wear that, I would. It's such cool paper. Did the same thing here. Did a little stamping up here, which you barely can see. Did a little metal brad. Same thing. Just stamped on the back and did that. And then this is the last tag. Same thing. Did some stamping on this, did some journaling lines, and then just left it blank so she could put a picture on it. Then this is the back. I haven't quite finished it. I have to get this in the mail today, so I'm really going to just do something very simple here. I'm not even sure what it's going to be. But just flip my paper upside down just to give it a little bit of a, weirdness to it because it's steampunk, and we all have to be weird for steampunk. So anyway, guys, that's the album. Thank you so much for joining this swap that I hosted. I absolutely have had every one of you call and say or write and say, I'm not sure how my album's going to come out. And once you get them together, and, I didn't like this to begin with either. I love the cover, but I didn't like the insides. And once I got it together, I really liked it. So anyway, big tater hugs for everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Hope everybody has a great day. Bye-bye.